guys, so today I'm going to be doing a kind of overview of the new MAC collection, Art of the Eye, and I have a few pieces from it, so I'm just going to go through them, post some swatches, post some photos, talk about life and things and stuff, and it'll be just an all-around good time. So let's get started on that trip. First thing I'm going to talk about for you is the Rimmel Davia. I think that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce things because that is what that's like my trademark. Anyways, this is a 4-pan palette and I really like this. Side note, I know this isn't like anything new, but I really like MAC's, the newer packaging for their palettes. I know this is like a couple years now, I feel like, but I just feel like mentioning that it's like magnetic, you get a clear top so you see what you're using, and I just really like it. It's very sleek. So the colors in here include Shroom, Soft Brown, Beauty Burst, and a name I'm totally gonna F up right now, Nam El Lail, maybe. So Shroom and Soft Brown are permanent colors, at least they were the last time I checked, and Beauty Burst, I'm almost positive, came from the Barbie Loves MAC collection. And as far as I'm aware, Nam El Lail, I'm probably totally butchering that and I'm sorry, is a new color for this palette. So Shroom is it says it's a satin. That's a stretch to me because it's super freaking shimmery. Soft Brown is a matte, Beauty Burst is a satin, which is really actually believable, and Nam El Lail is a matte. So I used all these colors in my look I have on today. Shroom is my highlight, and it's super shimmery, so it being a satin is not what I would call it. And Soft Brown is in the crease. I used Beauty Burst in the outer corners, and Nam El Lail in the way outer corners. So overall, I really like this look. It's this palette, rather not look. Well, I guess it is kind of a look. Just because it can be a toned down, like soft, neutrally thing, or you can do like what I did and kind of play it up with a brighter color, which is an eyeshadow that I'll show you in a little bit. And you can kind of get like a different look with them. So I love this palette. I love Beauty Burst. I completely forgot about that color, but it's an amazing shade. Alright, so next I'm going to talk about the eyeshadows I have from this collection. I have 3 of them. First one I'm going to talk about is Parrot. Parrot's come out in the past, I think in at least 2 collections, but it's just a really interesting blue, I hate describing shades, but it has this really interesting like green shift to it, and it is a frost. You get a lot of like that shimmery kind of look, and it has a lot of pigmentation. It's just kind of a really cool color to have. And then next is Gamila. This is the Velux, and it is a hot pink. It kind of reminds me of Sushi Flower on crack. It's super pigmented. I have it on right on the inner half of my lids, and you would think it kind of would need a base to really keep its to like stand its ground, but it doesn't. It's so pigmented and it blends really nicely. So I really am liking the shade. Really. And then the last eyeshadow that I have for you guys is Saji. Oh god, these are awful names for me. This is a Velux Pearl, and this is a really interesting color. It reminds me of Club. If you have Club, it's like a brown with like this interesting blue, like green shift to it. This is kind of like that. It's like a darker purple, and it just has a little bit of like a weird purpley shift to it. I don't know. I just really like it. It's interesting. Maybe it's just interesting to me, but I like it. I don't know. Alright, and so then the next thing I have to talk about are 2 chromographic pencils, and these are bright as hell, and they're super creamy and amazing. So the first color is High Def Cyan, and when I think cyan, I think it's just because the printers make me think of like this crazy, very light, bright ass blue. This is a darker version of that, but it's ultra creamy, it's very bright, and it works amazing on the waterline. I have it on the waterline right now, and it's just super creamy. It glides on amazingly. You don't have to like sit there and like scratch the hell out of your eyes to get the color to show up, which is always nice. And then the other color is Landscape Green, which is pretty true to what I would think of a like grass green being. as well. It's the same kind of consistency as the high def cyan in the sense that it's very pigmented and it's very creamy and super lush. So I have that color underneath the eyes just to kind of play off of the pink, like watermelon. The next thing I have are some really awesome glitters. So these glitters are already available, at least in the Pro line. The first one is Reflex Antique Gold, and it's a really interesting like brown base with super amazing glitter reflex in it. I have it swatched over here over a black gel liner and then by itself. It really doesn't make a difference with this particular glitter. This is just a really amazing color, and it'd be a really cool thing to add to like a smoky eye, even just like a little bit right here or all over the lid, just to kind of give like a super glammed up look. And the last thing I have for you is an Opulash mascara, and this one is called Sama Opulash. And so this I have on right now, and it's a colored mascara. It's like a cobalt blue, and these are the types of colored mascaras that I like. If you see some bright crazy ones, I feel like they kind of give a weird look. So this one is interesting because it's dark enough that you're not going to go, oh my gosh, that looks crazy, but if you're talking to someone you know and they look up, you might be like, oh, that looks really neat. Like, oh, it's a splash of color. So I love this. I actually would wear this all the time because I feel like it kind of brings out my eyes. And I like the formula of this mascara. I'm really picky with mascaras, and this one is lengthening and it separates, and it works really nicely without like making my lashes feel like they're super thick and like tarantula lashes. But the brush is just huge. So that would be one thing I would change. A little bit smaller on the brush. Okay, so that's all. You can see my purple finger. That's all for this kind of overview of the art of the eye collection from MAC. Let me know if you guys are going to pick anything up from this collection, or if you already have, or anything like that. I'll have pictures and swatches of everything I just showed you on my blog. Link below, xSparkage.com. Then I'll also post I'll do a few looks with these. I'll post this one and blah, 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 blah. So hope you guys are having a good Monday, and I'll see you, I think, Wednesday for a Gatsby tutorial. Bye. Hey guys, so today, oh shit. Hey guys,